Hello, welcome to another IELTS writing related video. So we're going to analyze that IELTS writing diagram. The diagram below shows the production of electricity using a system called ocean thermal energy conversion. Write a report for a university lecture describing the information below. So, okay, I copied the task here. So there is that problem. It's grammarly, and water vapor is generated is a non-American variant for consistency. Okay, so I don't think that okay, let's make it consistent. This vapor okay, the same, and the same. Okay, these are not very major mistakes, I guess. Okay. Sources Daily Telegraph. So that part. Ocean thermal energy conversion is a system that converts heat energy into the electric power using the temperature difference between surface seawater, which can be up to 29 degrees Celsius, and deep seawater, which is only 5 degrees Celsius. Okay, so describe the function of that ocean thermal energy conversion. So where it starts, once seawater is converted into water vapor by solar energy, this water vapor turns turbine, creating electricity. Called seawater. Okay, ocean thermal energy conversion is a system that converts heat energy into the electric power using the temperature difference between surface seawater, which can be up to 29 degrees Celsius, and deep seawater, which is only 5 degrees Celsius. So that word "only" is kind of writing related word. The main components of the system are an evaporation chamber, a turbine, and a condensing chamber. So just it is the way to express when your express writing yourself in writing. So if you have no idea about what are they, you can just use that words, just main components of the system. So this names of the system already introduced here. The solar energy of the sun heats up the surface water, and this warm water is introduced into the evaporation chamber, where it boils. As it boils, salt is deposited and water vapor is generated. This vapor then drives the turbine to generate electricity. After it powers the turbine, the water vapor enters the condensing chamber, which is cooled by the water from the depths of the ocean. The water vapor is condensed in this chamber, producing drinking water. Meanwhile, less salt water is discharged into the ocean, and the process can be repeated. So the process can be repeated. It is also possible expression that you can use in another writing. So the water vapor is condensed in this chamber, producing drinking water. Producing is one of the I could ask diagram related vocabulary, and instead of you can use, let's see, producing, generating, I think you can use that. It's possible to use that app to writing a thesis or writing something for your homework, your project. It's up. Okay, let's see. Offer me something. App. Come on. Okay. Surface water, and this warm water is introduced into. Is there any suggestion about introduced into the? By the way, I never understand that mistake. Passive voice misuse. Always warns that. So according to this app, this writing deserves 76 rank. Okay, let's try to make it better. Can we? So I think we can at least use punctuation related problem. Let's try. What happened? It becomes 73. Okay, after I delete that part, it happened. Change this. Is a system that converts heat energy into the electric power using the temperature difference between surface seawater, which can be up to degrees Celsius, and so it is kind of complicated, and possibly the app couldn't understand that, or maybe it is not very simple. I'm not sure. I don't know that. The main components of the system are, so that sentence is unnecessarily long, and if I delete that, let's see, it is worst. Oh, why? Okay, the mistake. Okay, let's keep. The main components of the system are an evacuated evaporation chamber, a turbine, and a condensing chamber. Okay, we can change that. Okay, seems the problem is in that essay according to that app. The solar energy of the sun heats up the surface water, and this warm water is introduced into the evacuated evaporation chamber where it boils. As it boils, salt is deposited and water vapor is generated. This vapor then drives a turbine to generate electricity. After it powers the turbine, the water vapor enters the condensing chamber, which is cooled by the water from the depths of the ocean. The water vapor is condensed in this chamber, producing drinking water. Meanwhile, waste salt water is discharged into the ocean, and the process can be repeated. I think it is okay. I think there's no mistake here. Okay, so what if I delete that part? It is like I feel like I'm trying to check that. What about I delete that? So 78. Okay, so the problem is here. After it powers the turbine, so maybe that word is not very. It runs. The turbine, the water vapor to the condensing chamber. I don't know why I'm trying to, which is cooled by the water from the depths of the ocean. I think there is no problem in that writing. Maybe it is a mistake that we finished. What about this? Oh, how it can make this writing better? Okay, this app is not very reliable, I think. Okay, so it's not very good to finish my essay with. Meanwhile, is this the problem? So wait, meanwhile, west salt water. Is this? No. Oh, okay, it is better without that sentence, but I think there's no problem with that. Okay, thanks for watching this.